Hi, I'm Aviva Sapers, CEO of Sapers & Moloch in Newton, Massachusetts, and today we're here to talk about why people should consider long-term care insurance. First of all, let's start off with what is long-term care insurance. It's an insurance policy that actually will cover you if you're unable to do 2 out of 6 activities of daily living, which is eating, bathing, toileting, transferring, dressing, and continence. Very riveting subjects. Or if you're cognitively impaired and unable to take care of yourself. What it really does is it provides a $1 per day reimbursement for care that you're receiving, whether it's at home or in a nursing home or an assisted living facility. So you may say, why do people need it? Statistically, your chance of needing it are quite great. Over the age of 65, there's a 70% chance of having a long-term illness. And even over the age of 90, there's still a 70% chance of needing long-term care. And in a couple, it's 1 out of 2 at 85. So unlike your homeowner's insurance, where your house is not likely to burn down anytime soon, the chance of actually utilizing this type of insurance is quite great. You might ask, isn't this stuff covered by my health insurance policy? And really, the answer for the most part is no. Health insurance covers things like medical care, doctors, hospital stays, outpatient procedures, any MRI or lab tests that you need, but it doesn't typically cover care at home. What isn't covered by your health insurance is things like standby assistance or caregivers, nursing homes, adult daycare centers, any of those types of facilities. The one place where there's an exception is if you're on Medicare, and you're on Medicare, which means you're in your 60s or beyond. If you have a long-term illness that follows a 3-day hospital stay, and you have to be there for 3 days, they will cover up to 100 days of care in a nursing home or a facility or some of this type of care. So you might say, why should I consider insuring this risk? A couple different reasons. First of all, it's the least expensive way to pay for this type of care. Paying out of savings can quickly deplete all that money you'd save for retirement, and you might leave a spouse without anything to live off of. In addition, no one likes writing those checks, even if you have the money. I guarantee you no one likes writing those checks. They'd much rather have the checks come from the insurance company, even if you can afford it. And in terms of an investment, the rate of return, if you needed that care and you got a 5-year benefit and you're in your early 70s or so, the rate of return on the investment for actually utilizing the care is about 10%, which is not easy to get today in any investments that we have available. When your family is dealing with a long-term illness, it's really nice to not have to consider the financial impact it's going to have on the family. They have enough that they're dealing with when there's a long-term illness. Take my word for it. So long-term care insurance helps take care of that. Finally, you might ask, how expensive is this stuff? Everyone says it's very expensive, which it could be. It just depends on what you buy. Some of us buy Hondas, some of us buy Mercedes, some of us buy Hyundais. Really a question of what we can afford. And so with a long-term care policy, you can customize it to either pay the entire cost of a long-term illness or subsidize some of that cost. It just depends on your budget and what you want to do. It also, another way to do it where it may be less expensive is to buy it as a rider on a life insurance policy at minimal extra cost. Either way, don't leave it to chance. Protect all that you've accumulated over these years and that you've worked hard to build up, either for yourself, your spouse, or your family. And we're here to help. Regardless of whatever it is, we're here to help. And we want to make sure that you do take care of yourselves and protect your family against one of these types of illnesses. So give us a call.